Money is transitory. It comes, it goes. You didn't start with any. When you leave, you're not taking any with you. All that matters is how you positively impact people's lives. That's it. Sometimes the right thing's not to be a franchisee, or the timing's not right, or what have you, and that's part of it as well.
You mentioned that you've had folks that have reached out from places. What I've found is that making YouTube videos, at least, that I'm impacting people that I have no idea. Like you have no idea the impact you're having, which what I found can be hard sometimes, because sometimes I've questioned myself, am I actually helping? Am I making a difference? And then you get that one random note, right, from someone that goes, wow, I wind up buying, I use your stuff, it's been great. What do those moments mean to you when you get those emails?
It means everything. I mean, money is transitory. It comes, it goes. You didn't start with any. When you leave, you're not taking any with you. All that matters is how you positively impact people's lives. That's it. And I'll tell you a very quick story. I got an email from a guy, probably 17, 18 years old. And this was back probably 5 years ago. And he said to me, sends this email. He says, "You've changed my life." He says, "I read this book. I know what I want to do. It's not just franchising. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do this. Can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Sure, we can get on the phone." So he says, "Well, could we do it via like WhatsApp or whatever?" I was like, "Great. Okay." The guy's in the Ukraine. He's a Ukrainian kid who reads the book, and all of a sudden he wants to be an entrepreneur, and he says it's made a giant. He's got all these questions for me. So we start talking every so often. And then the war breaks out, and I end up sponsoring him. My wife and I, we sponsor him. He's actually in the United States right now building businesses, not franchised businesses, just businesses. He's just this very entrepreneurial kid. And he's probably 22, 23, 24 now. And but yeah, I mean, that has nothing to do with franchising, nothing to do with money. It has to do with impacting people's lives in a positive way.
Wow, that's incredible. And that's one of the things that I've really admired about you in our conversations is you can tell you can tell your intentions, right? And I think in this world right now of just get rich quick schemes overall, and everyone and their mom on the internet promoting this business, this business, this business, and then in the world of just overall franchise consulting and franchise brokerage, I think there's a lot of people that get into it because they hear, hey, you can make a lot of money doing it, and that's why they get into it. And man, I've seen some of the other side of it, and it for a while it really tainted kind of my perspective, and thought, oh man, there's a lot of yucky people out there. What's your overall philosophy on helping people find or buy a franchise?
Wow, that's kind of a big question. The the philosophy. I guess you just start off with the concept that everyone you're working with, you're going to be having dinner with at Christmas. If you just think of it that way, or they're going to be at your house at Thanksgiving. And if you approach it from that angle, that these are family members, these are, people that you're going to be around, and that whatever happens, it's going to come right back at you at Thanksgiving over the turkey, right? And if you approach it from that angle, it creates a different. It no longer is transactional. It's about a relationship, and it's about doing the right thing and sharing the right information and trying to be as honest as possible. I don't have a crystal ball. I wish I did. If I did, it would make everything so much easier. But I can always try to be honest and straightforward and share what I know and share where my concerns are, and help people try to make a decision. But I do keep in touch with everybody. So if somebody becomes a franchisee, and as a matter of fact, just before this podcast, I was just on the phone with the gentleman I put in business 6 months ago. And he was in his, and I'll be in touch with him, assuming he'll have me 10 years from now. Every 6 months, we'll still be on calls together. And if it's not going well, I hear about it. So my philosophy is I don't want to hear about bad stuff. I want to help people do the right thing. That way I don't have to hear about the bad stuff. And sometimes the right thing's not to be a franchisee, or the timing's not right, or what have you. And that's part of it as well. My business is 100% referral based. It has been for decades. And I get just as many referrals from people who don't buy franchises as I do from people who do buy franchises. And the reason is because I try to make sure they're always making the right decision and that they're comfortable that they are making the right decision.
If you enjoyed this short clip from the podcast, you can check out another short clip right here. Or if you want to watch the full episode of this podcast, you can watch that here. And remember, knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that's power. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.